Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 40 of Direwolf20's Modern Skyblock 3 series. Today, just, playing around with my Mekanism stuff. Super hyped about being able to play with Mekanism lately. It means we're finally advancing to a pretty more high technical nature. We've got a reasonably good amount of power gen going on, courtesy of this gas burning generator, which is doing a great job of keeping my ultimate energy cube full. I decided to turn on both. This thing can go away now, can't he? Yeah, nice. All right, cool. Decided to turn on both my pump jack and my distillation tower. So we're distilling liquids. We've got this stuff going on. We've got this stuff going on. We got that stuff going on. Decided to ramp up those liquids. Not 100% sure if I'll need a lot of them at some point, but I decided, no, why not? Let's just do it. So I'm going to turn you off now, let the oil back stuff. This was actually full, which is what caused me to decide to turn this on. But we'll let our pump jack continue to pump up more oil. And then maybe at some point, the pump jack will finish pumping up all the oil it's got. And once that's happened, we can get rid of the pump jack. Because, there's a lot of giant machines here. I wouldn't mind putting some of these in a compact machine, but unfortunately there's not a lot of reason to. The pump jack definitely wouldn't work in a compact machine because it's in a different dimension, right? And the distillation tower wouldn't fit in a compact machine, even the largest one. So, yeah, probably not going to happen. Also, was making a few upgrades, just making a couple Mekanism-related items. And speaking of Mekanism, let's progress through the quest line of Mekanism. But the other thing I want to point out to you guys is what my goal is. So we're progressing through Mekanism right now, right? One of the things I'd love to get, because you guys know I love to get to this point, is digital storage, right? So Applied Energistics is the digital storage mod of choice in this pack, which means we'll be getting into AE2, right? Applied Energistics 2. Looking forward to having the capacity to do that, because that means auto crafting, that means item storage, that means remote crafters, right? All those cool things that Applied Energistics brings. However, we have a little bit of a path to get there. So my goal right now is as follows. I'd like to progress, and I'm not gonna rush it, right? But I'd like to, spend time working on the following. So we need to get thermal enhancements, and we need ender machinery. Those are the two mods required to unlock digital storage. So thermal enhancements is where we'll get jetpacks and stuff. So that's cool. We want that anyway, right? So that needs thermal machinery and industrial revolution. And ender machinery also needs thermal machinery, and we have to knock out that Actually Edition's Phantoms quest. So we'll take care of that eventually too. So thermal machinery requires embers. And Industrial Revolution also requires embers. So long story short, I'm going to finish up Mekanism's quest line, right? And then we're going to do embers, followed by Industrial Revolution and Thermal Machinery, right? And once we've got those two things cooking, we can get into Thermal Enhancements and Ender IO. And then so we've got those two guys done, we get to play with digital storage, aka Applied Energistics. Cool? And then we will progress through some more and more of the quests, right? So there's lots of other quests to proceed through here, right? We've got a space quest, we've got Aether, we've got chickens and extra utilities. We haven't done Astral Sorcery yet. So a lot of these are more magic based. But we also get large multi-blocks. So that's, I believe, your Yellorium generators, right? Big reactors and that kind of stuff. Twilight Forest, advanced resources. That's going to get us dark matter and light matter and stuff. And then we get mystical crops and equivalent exchange, right? So that's a mod pack. And then draconic evolution. And then finally the overpowered stage, right? And once we get to that stage, I don't know exactly what that gets us, but basically, I mean, it's after equivalent exchange and the power dragons. So I'm kind of also looking forward to playing with equivalent exchange, because I mean, EE2, the one that's been maintained and progressed, I don't think I've ever actually played with a mod pack that has equivalent exchange in it. So kind of interested to see what it looks like. It's been a while, right? So all those things said, that's my high level plan for this pack at this time. Knock out embers, then industrial and thermal, then thermal and ender, finally leading into Applied Energistics. And once we have Applied Energistics in, we should have a really powerful automation structure that we can then expand for the rest of the quests that we have to do. So that is where I'm at. So let's finish up Mekanism probably today, and then we'll jump into embers. And that'll be kind of where we're at. Cool. So advanced mechanisms. Let's take a look at what quests we need to knock through. So the boiler requires creating heat. And creating heat is here. Cool. Mechanism allows you to turn power or fuel into heat. So I need a resistive heater and a fuel wood heater. And I'm not too sure how the whole heat mechanic works in Mechanism. I don't remember doing this. Did I do this in Age of Engineering? I don't actually know. But, you know, things and stuff. So let's actually cook up a little bit more steel. Advanced smelting factory. 25 sounds like a good amount of steel to have, right? Boom. How cool is this advanced smelting factory, by the way, right? Boom. So the fuel wood heater requires more glass than I currently have on me. That's right. I made a bunch of muffling upgrades and it burned all my glass up. So let's get ourselves... I'm going to grab some gravel too. And boy, do I have a lot of loot chests to clean through. I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, whatever, loot chest. It's all cool. I don't care. But I'm thinking a crushing factory might turn gravel into sand. Oh, hello, you're loud. Remember I made some muffler upgrades? A little bit quieter. Thank you, sir. That is most appreciated. And we can now get into our fuel wood thing, right? So you and you and you. And then the fuel wood just needs a couple of furnaces. And then, what was the other heater type? Resistive heater? So that needs a superheating element and an energy tablet. Energy tablets are no problem, right? Superheating element? Okay, that doesn't look so bad. It does require copper, though. Look at you. Okay, cool. I hadn't seen a need for copper yet, so I didn't really bring copper with me when I prepared resources. But, neat. Copper is needed in this mod at some point. Maybe I'll knock out all these, whatchamacallits in a minute there. How are you on storage? I might... just to help out. Cool. That's my to-do list chest. Cool. So superconductive heating element and... oh, tin! Haha! Missed that too. So with me running back and forth to my chests, do you realize now why I kind of want to get Applied Energistics up and running? You may have figured out why that is the case. At the very least, I wouldn't be surprised if you made some logical conclusions. All right, so that... hey, quest complete, creating heat. Nice. Go claim a loot chest for us, and that is cool. So, resistive heaters, I'm assuming you pipe energy into and it creates heat, and fuel wood heaters, I suppose you give it fuel and it creates heat. So I'm going to probably wind up using the resistive heater. But what do I use it for? Like, what is heat good for? I'm assuming there's some things that we can do. So we want heavy water at some point. We already made the electric pump, remember to pump water up, but the filter upgrade will allow us to filter the better type of water, heavy water. Basic induction matrix, that's the multi-block RF storage device, from what I recall. That's like a giant induction, that's the stores, I'm pretty sure that's what that is, right? And then the purification chamber uses oxygen to turn ores into clumps. Do I need that? I mean, I guess. Well, the boiler is a thing that we can get now, right? And the turbine requires the boiler. And the digital requires a mechanical friend. That's this guy. The robot is a small robot that can follow you, collect dropped items, and be used in a crafting table, furnace, chest, and anvil. Neat. Okay. The robot. I like the sound of him. All right, well, let's get the boiler cooking, right? The boiler is a multi-block that generates steam. These here are the materials needed for the smallest one. Okay, cool. Okay. And then I'm guessing the turbine takes the steam and generates RF from it? Probably. Now I'm questioning whether I want to set one of those up, because we already have like way more power than we need. We're doing really good on RF gen. And it's fully automated and infinite, right? Like, probably my problem will be when this basic drawer fills up and I need to start voiding things. But like, you are doing a great job of producing all the wheat and seeds that we need. We're getting hydrogen and oxygen from an infinite water source. So literally this setup is like fully 100% automated to the bone. And there's no running out of water or wheat. So I don't know if we need a steam boiler right now. But we'll make one, obviously, because it's the quest line. So 36 boiler casings and 18 structural glass. So boiler casings. There we go. That gets me going. So I need 36 of these. So I need more steel, clearly. Let's smelt up more steel dust, and while we're at it, I'm going to grab another stack of iron and run it through this guy. Cool. And that should be your 36. Yay, structural glass. That is iron around glass. Okay, and I need how many of those? 18, so I need 5 sets. So let's get the enriched iron, throw it through there. Might have, definitely don't have enough. Definitely need more steel. But look how fast I'm making steel, though. Check. And check. Cool. Nice. Boiler valve. Oh boy. Lots of valves, apparently. You are an advanced control circuit. You are an advanced control circuit. Check. Superheating element, right? We already made one of those. Just needs that and that. Cool. And then finally, we need a pressure dispenser. Pressure dispenser requires iron bars. Okie dokie then. Ding, ding, ding. Yay. Cool. All right, so loot chests go away for a minute. And I presume in order to... So, like, once we've made steam, presumably the next thing is to make a turbine. The turbine is a multi-block that generates power from steam. Haha! No surprise there. Neat. I kind of want to check it out, just cause. I don't think I've ever messed with it, and part of me is just curious as to how it works. But I also want to check out this mechanical friend, the robot. Nice. It'll collect dropped items, be used as a crafting table, furnace, chest, and anvil. That's kind of cool. I like the sound of a little robot friend. But let's get the turbine cooking first. I'll make the robot, and then maybe we'll put together the turbine and see what it looks like with the things. So turbine casing and structural glass. Turbine casing. Hopefully this isn't too crazy expensive. Definitely needs lots more steel. What are we short on here? Are we short on steel? Yeah, we are. So let's get another stack of iron. Throw that into the coal-based cooker. Lots of steel for this. So we needed 44 turbine casings, right? I think that's actually exactly how many. Yes, perfect. Not bad at all. Should throw some speed upgrades on this thing at this point. And then more structural glass. Right? So you are enriched iron, need to be turned into that. And while that's cooking, I'm going to go get a few more stacks of iron and check on my osmium production. Because I think towards the end of last episode, or maybe it was off camera, I threw a bunch of stuff into there. Cool. Just a hunch like I'm going to need a little bit more steel here shortly. And maybe I should look at doing the Elite and Ultimate Factory. So Elite just needs reinforced alloys. That I don't think is too bad. Those are just the enriched alloys. So let's get like 16 of those. Right, I put them in the wrong one. 16 of those. Just because this is a quest after all. And what's this thing called? Ultimate Factory. I'm just assuming that I'm going to also need lots of atomic alloys. So technically for one of these cards I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hey, you're kind of slow. I should get speed upgrades on this guy too. But this one I don't use as often. So elite upgrades needs... That's cool. And done. So that should be an elite upgrade module. Sweet. And just for fun, I should probably just make some more of these. All right, so that's neat. Just messing. Don't mind me. And you are cool. Good deal. All right, so back to structural glass. While that's cooking, I needed how many? I needed 53. And a turbine blade? Needs more enriched alloy. Haha. Probably should have thought of that. Alright, so let's get 8 of you cooking in here. Nice. Alright, so one of these guys. Starting to be inventory issues here. Let's put all this stuff that we're going to need, the boilers and the heat makers and all the pressure chamber things, because I do want to check them out. But at the same time, I don't know, there's so many things I want to do. Turbine rotor, we need one of those. Just one? Okay, that sounds cool. So that is steel and enriched alloys, huh? Shouldn't be a problem. He says as he's getting low on steel again. Sweet, I have enough for an elite upgrade. You guy, who's always making me steel. Now you're talking. Cool. And what was the name of that other one? Ultimate factory upgrade. So I'm going to want 2 of these. We'll infuse these guys up. You guys should be enriched iron now. You can go and do your thing to steel. Neat. So 2 of those. 2 of those. Do I have diamonds over here? I don't. I should probably grab a few. I'm trying to keep like a resource chest over here so I don't have to run back and forth so much, but you know how it goes. Sweet. Ultimate factory. I think my smelter is the one I'm going to make the ultimate factory. Can you not ultimate tier? Interesting. I can't ultimate tier you? Why can't I ultimate tier you? Quest book. Just curious. Certain elite blocks with their ultimate version. Ultimate versions could be... what? Okay. Maybe fluid tanks and gas tanks, but maybe there's no ultimate version of these things. Okay, that's fair enough. Then we'll put you away for now. So at least we know the top tier is the blue one, which is still pretty good, right? So you steel dust, start smelting. So we're going to need more of you, clearly. And turbine rotor is what we left off with, right? Just need one of those for the turbine. Electromagnetic coil and 8 pressure dispensers. Electromagnetic coil from Mekanism generators. That's why I didn't use it, because this is Mekanism generators, not Mekanism. Got it. Separate mod. And I don't think that was an applied energist, or that was an Age of Engineering, right? Might be wrong, but I don't think so. And pressure dispersers. You need 8 of those, you said, right? Let's make another set of this. And that might be 7. Close. Close, close, close. Oh, you didn't detect it. Hold on. Now we're talking. Rotational complex and 2 turbine valves. Rotational complex. Definitely want to consider messing with this a little bit. So I get 2 of those. I just need another. So that's osmium in the red, right? And that should complete that quest. Hooray! Nice. Okay, cool. So you guys go in there with all your other turbine stuff. And like I said, we will consider trying that out in a bit. I definitely want to mess with it and just see what it looks like. So let's take all these and open them up. And I'll be back in a minute once I've confirmed that I'll tell you guys if I get anything good and clean up my inventory, and we'll be ready for the next steps. So I got a gluttony charm. Allows the player to eat food at insanely fast speeds. If you're not careful, you might eat more than you intend to. Okay, cool. I'll put that on. So I do want to check out the Robot. The Robot is a pretty cool looking dude. So Robot. Definitely requires some things and stuff, doesn't he? So we're gonna need 2 of you. Boom. You're gonna need a couple of refined obsidian. Bada bing, bada boom. You're going to need a personal chest, which requires 2 chests. Check. And now we just need an atomic alloy, which is one of these dudes over in this thing. And that should get us a Robot, right? Which sounds like a neat little guy. I'm all about checking him out. But to go along with that, we're going to need a charge pad so that we can charge him, I presume. So I'm interested to see like what his functionality is like. I need stone pressure plates. Okay. I can make that happen. Let's go. Catch up. Every now and then there's like a 2 or 3 second big lag spike. Oh, there we go. That was just a weird lag spike. Happens every now and then. And then another one of these, which needs more of those. Okay. So let's get like half a stack going. And that's the redstone one. Yeah. So one of you and one of you. And I'm going to assume that I want to just like pop this on some kind of power storage dude. Hey, Robot. Neat. I'm guessing he's charging up in some form? He seems to have plenty of RF. Hi, I'm Robot. Energy 40k RF. Following false. Drop, pickup, false. Owner dial 20. Teleport back home. Toggle, drop, pickup. Rename this Robot. Cool. Oh, that's neat. So he's got a crafting table. He's got an inventory. He can smelt things and he can anvil things. Super cool. And if I toggle follow mode, he'll come with me. Come here, buddy. Hey, Robot. Nice. That's cool. If I toggle drop pickup mode, will you just like pick up items I throw on the ground? Hey, that's an annoying item to have on me. What's your range on that? He's like, I don't know what to do. I should be following you, but you also dropped items. Help. Neat. Okay. And then your personal chest here. Awesome. Alright, cool. Now if I say teleport back home, oh hello. Wow, that was neat. Does that also automatically turn off follow mode? Following false. It does. Cool. I like it. Pretty nifty. One question. Can I put muffler upgrades in you? How do I pick you up? Oh, hello. That's probably not what I want to do. You're a block then? You're not an entity? Interesting. I don't think well, yeah, no, I can pick up entities like that too, so never mind. You probably are an entity. Like, how do I... Okay. I feel bad, Robit, but like, how do I pick you up? Maybe from back here I can shift... Oh boy, that's probably not what I want to do. Robit, please, go home. Yeah, probably don't want to be picking up pump jacks. It's probably a bad day. So he just makes that noise when he's charging. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna leave him there for now. He can just chill. Oh, hello. Charge pad is an inventory next to you? Okay. Interesting. Much better. Alright, back in a minute. So let's make the digital miner, because I'm trying to remember... I forget if this is one of those, oh, you use a robot for this. Okay, cool. Neat. I'm trying to remember if this is one of those I create ores out of nothing, or if it's one of those I actually pull ores out of the ground. If it's the latter, then it's kind of worthless on a Skyblock. But it is a, you know, have to complete this quest to complete the chapter thing. It's got that little shape on it, so we'll see what's up. Oh, hey, there we go. Cool. All right, yeah, I guess it makes sense that you would use that guy to pick up that guy. Neat. Oh, of course you did. I do want you back up here. So the digital miner requires Robit, neat, and 2 atomic alloys, which means 2 of you. So let's get the foundational stuff ready. So you need, oh boy, some lapis and more atomic alloys. So let's get... these guys cooking. And I'm going to grab some lapis, because it looks like we're going to need that while those things are cooking. Now's as good a time as any to throw some more speed upgrades in these things. So let's get this going. So you guys are cool here, you guys are cool here, you guys have got this stuff going. Oh, that's much better. That is much better. Speed upgrades for the win. Alright, let's get the digital miner. So that should be your digital miner. So let's try and remember how this thing works. Yay, quest complete. So you over here, you can probably... this is power out on the back, or is it power in? Cool, I think it's in... okay, cool, so that should be good. So let's just stick this guy right... oh, look at all the quests we're completing. Nice. That's cool. So you don't actually... oh, hello. Yep, there you go. Yeah, that's large. I kind of remember this thing, but I also kind of forget this thing. Hello. Whoa, that is big. Let's move you back one. There we go. Neat. And I could probably steal one of those advanced universal cables to help power it. Kind of remember this block. Like, I recognize it, right? Idle, not ready. Eject off, pull off, silk off, mine, config. So we can filter it. We can set a radius, a min, 0, max 60. I guess those are the Y levels. Reset, auto eject, silk touch, auto pull, upgrades. Start. I'm assuming you can't do anything, right? Like, this actually mines a physical world. It's not one of those visuals on. So those visuals, huh? I'm assuming that you just are worthless in this in a Skyblock, right? I believe that to be the case. How much power are you using? 40 R of a tick? I do have some speed upgrades in me. All is well. I mean, I assume it is. There's nothing happening. Yeah, pretty sure, almost certain, that this is one of those instances of it's not... yeah, I'm going to just double check that on the wiki. Yeah, so as I suspected, the digital miner, I'm pretty sure, and I was right about it, definitely only works on an actual world. It's not one of those like fake orb digger upper guys, right? So that's cool. So then the other question is your question. The rock crusher uses power to automatically grind materials and has 3 times higher chance of giving outputs. Okay, cool. Automatic cleaning. Oh, this is from Skyrock. Oh, hold your horses. Automatic cleaning. The rock cleaner uses water and power to automatically clean dirty gems and crushed stone and netherrack. Say no more. That's what's up. I was about to ignore this line, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Interesting. The smart combustion controller allows you to fully automate combustion by selecting which items can be made in it. The items closer to the left will be made first, and it can do 10 recipes. You don't say. And this is all from Sky Resources? Interesting. So there's like mechanical versions of these machines. Sky Resources 2, huh? There they are. Rock Crusher, Rock Cleaner, Combustion Collector, Smart Combustion Controller. Sweet. That is interesting. Aqueous Concentrator and Deconcentrator. Very interesting. I'm thinking I might want to play with those at some point. I just don't know if it'll be today, because I think we're getting close to the end of the episode. But maybe that'll be a task for next episode, because that sounds awesome. I was all about to do like extra utilities for the purpose of automating this bad boy, but it sounds like there's a block whose express intention is to automate that bad boy. So we might consider doing that. Let's see. All right, so as suspected is literally wrapping up point for the episode. So let's do this. We will come back next time. Wow, I ate fast. Did you see that? It was like immediate. Okay, cool. So next episode we'll come back. I do want to check those out. Like, I'm glad that I took like 5 seconds to look at this, because I almost skipped this. You know Dyer and his thing that he does stupidly sometimes, like skipping things. Heavy water, purifying with fluids, thermal evaporator. We might get into some of these blocks at some point. Like, I remember the thermal evaporator, and like there's liquids that you could get for things, and it makes stuff like brine, and lithium, I think, right? Lithium. It might be a liquid from Mekanism. Might be a Mekanism liquid. It's the yellow one, isn't it? Yeah, lithium. Right, chemical oxidizer, deconcentrating. Liquid lithium comes from this, and it is used for, I forget what, probably something. Lithium is used in the solar neutron reflector to make tritium, which can be used to make DT fuel, which is a fuel source that I kind of forget. I mean, I know it's a really I think that's the fusion thing, right? The fusion reactor. Not sure if that's gated behind something, like the Mekanism fusion reactor, if it's gated behind something or not. But we'll see. I'll have to look into it. But for now, like, we're good on power anyway, so I'm not gonna rush into another form of power. I do want to mess with the Steam thing, so maybe that'll be our next power gen option. But for now, Daryl20 signing off. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll come back next time. We'll play with those Sky Resources automation blocks, because they sound cool. And we'll also take a look at what we unlocked in our quest book. Specifically, it looks like we just unlocked To Space and Beyond. Unlocks Galacticraft, space progression, and extra planets. That does sound cool. And I played with... So there's 2 space mods, right? Advanced Rocketry and Galacticraft. I've played with Advanced Rocketry in Age of Engineering. I have never played Galacticraft, and I believe that's what this one is, obviously, right? It unlocks Galacticraft and space progression and extra planets. So heavily interested in seeing what Galacticraft has available for us. So we might be visiting space at some point in the near future, too. All right, guys, Daryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Lots of things to do. Let's take it easy.